thank you. I don't know what to say, but just I'm very glad that Ken is not suffering anymore, because the last 2 years of his life were just a lot of suffering. And I remember all of us would say, well, if it were us, we'd say, sayonara, see you later. But Ken just really wanted to live. He had a strong will to live. And every time I would go see him, you know, he, like Nancy Margaret said, everything was taken away from him. He couldn't eat, he couldn't talk, he couldn't walk. And every time I would go in the room, he could still communicate. Every time I go in the room, he would go. He would just let me know. He was happy that I was there. One memory I do have of Ken, Nancy Margaret went over a lot of memories, is when we lived in Fort Bragg. Every Sunday morning, a bus would come by and take kids to church. And Mom and Dad, I think that was their time, because all 5 kids, even Nancy Margaret, Mother used to put her in a little laundry basket. And Ken would get the laundry basket. And his other 3 sisters and Widlow would get on the bus. But I remember vividly, like it was yesterday, I was 3 years old, and I walked in the church the first time, and we went, and there was a classroom, and there was this big bulletin board of Jesus, and it was almost life-size, and I went running up there. I said, oh, who is that? It was like love at first sight, and it's never left. I love Jesus. And Ken looked at me and he says, Laura Jane, that's Jesus. And so I always think to myself, Nancy Margaret says, I introduced Ken to Jesus, but that's not really true. Ken introduced me to Jesus. But he was an extraordinary person, and he wasn't only my brother, he really was my first best friend. And I have no fear of snakes, no fear of spiders, no fear of frogs. As a matter of fact, I can tell you what they are and everything, and because of Ken and his influence. And I love what our friend Peggy Lyle said. She said that Ken was fearless in the outdoor cathedral of God. And that is very true, but Ken was fearless everywhere. He was just a very strong individual, even though he was very humble and full of sorrow. Ken had a very strong heart. He really did. And he'd have to be strong to have 4 sisters. Like we were. Anytime Ken would want to go fishing, or Ken would want to go do this, and Mom would go, you have to take the girls. And Ken would be like, oh man. But he would take us. He never said no. So I just want to say thank you for coming, every one of you, and thank you for being a part of my brother's life, because it was an extraordinary one.
Yeah.
So I guess, does anyone else want to say anything? Anybody? Michael Jones, don't you want to say something? All right. So should we go on and sing Jesus Loves Me?
Matt, is that?
Well, when Ken was dying, Linda Lou and Nancy Margaret and I were there, and Brother Bob, and I knew Ken was afraid, and because I had seen him the Thursday a week before he died. I spent 4 hours with him, and I just felt like when I was just holding his face, and I just didn't want him to be afraid, and I knew that Jesus loves me. That was a very simple song, and I remember he told me one time that he really liked that song, something about, I don't know, maybe it was the beat, who knows, but he loved that song, and so I sang that to him as he died. So I guess we can sing it now, and I can't really read the...
And if you go in the sunlight, you can...
Thanks, Brother Bob.
It's orange, look at it.
It looks good, Laura. It looks good.
Okay.
You know the words.
All right, yeah, I do. So do we want to... I don't want to sing a solo.
Oh, you
So
sing
y'all
so
please
beautiful.
We'll,
sing
yeah,
with
everybody
us.
please join in.
Okay. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes,
Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, he who died, heaven's gate to open wide. He will wash away my sin, let his little child come in. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, he will stay close beside me all the way. Thou hast bled and died for me, I will henceforth live for thee. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
That's so perfect for Ken.
I know, it
Just
was.
the simple little.
And also, Ken loved Coke
Love
and
it.
stuff, so you all please, we want you all to take
Yeah.
a Coke in his honor.
And
there's other drinks
the
too.
Halloween candy.
Yeah, and Halloween jack-o'-lantern
Jack-o'-lantern.
candy.
Out of the jack-o'-lantern.